The Aetheric War, Chronicles of the Luminous Divide. The Nexus Point, the Grand Illumination Tournament. The climax of their public rivalry comes at the Grand Illumination Tournament, a prestigious event held once every decade where mages showcase their most impressive magical feats. The Conclave, under Theron's subtle influence, frames it as a direct competition. Theron will demonstrate his new city-wide DL grid enhancement, promising even safer, more stable light. Kaelen, against immense pressure, proposes to illuminate the entire sprawling Outland Wastes, a treacherous, magically barren region beyond the city's reach with a single, massive resonance amplifier. Theron's presentation is flawless, elegant, controlled pulses of DL light up an intricate model city. The Conclave cheers. Then it's Kaelen's turn. He unveils his colossal resonance amplifier, a shimmering tower of crystalline conduits and intricate etheric coils. He unleashes a torrent of RL, a dazzling wave of light that stretches across the horizon, illuminating the distant Outland Wastes for the first time in recorded history. The crowd gasps in disbelief and awe. But Theron has one last, calculated move. During Kaelen's demonstration, a saboteur, a disillusioned former apprentice of Kaelen, manipulated by Theron, subtly introduces a null crystal into Kaelen's primary amplifier. The null crystal doesn't just disrupt RL, it rapidly drains and corrupts Lumina. The amplifier shudders, and the dazzling light flickers, then turns dark, corrupted tendrils of energy snaking towards the city. Panicked screams erupt. Betrayal and the reckoning. Kaelen, realizing the sabotage, desperately tries to stabilize the failing amplifier. The Conclave, seeing the dangerous corruption, immediately orders his arrest, branding him a reckless menace. Theron, feigning concern, steps forward, offering his DL grid to stabilize the situation. He wins the tournament by default, solidifying his control. Kaelen is thrown into the dreaded Aetheric dungeons, deep beneath the Conclave's fortress, a place where Lumina itself is suppressed. Here, in isolation, he faces utter despair. However, his unique understanding of resonance allows him to perceive the faint, distorted echoes of the Aether Beast that Theron used in his propaganda, and the subtle, corrupting frequency of the null crystal. He realizes the full extent of Theron's calculated cruelty and the deliberate sabotage. His desperation turns to a burning resolve. He begins to meticulously channel his own suppressed Lumina, not in a grand display, but in subtle, resonant pulses, using the very etheric dampeners of the dungeon to his advantage, gradually building a sympathetic resonance with the remaining resonance amplifiers across Aethelgard. The great pulse, the truth resonates.